All right, let's go. Let's get it started. Get in here, everybody get in here. It's time for a legendary show. Hello, mother.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh, hello. Let me see. Get in here, everybody get in here. I want to make sure, can y'all hear me? Hello.
Hello, motherfucker.
Okay. Ooh. All right, I want to just make sure that we are all on one accord. We look good. Well, you know, it's the beginning of the week, and I don't know. I'm still struggling with barbers. I'm still having that struggle right now, but I'm telling you, I'm working on it. Like, my hair is just like, I'm blonde. It's just a lot of energy happening. You feel me? But we're gonna get to it. We got the essentials going. We got the Coca-Cola corduroy. You feel me? And we about to get into some things. All right. Today, I'm drinking my favorite ginger ale. I'm not drinking liquor today. I'm not, because some of these topics today are going to trigger me. And I just want to make sure that I don't go off and I don't curse nobody out. So I'm not going to drink because I don't want to be easily triggered. You know what I'm saying? Because with a little liquor, you can be easily triggered. So I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to be in my right mind and we're going to have a conversation. Now we're going to talk about a lot of things. Boosie gaslighting the straights. I can't stand them. And the homophobia of it all. Summer Jam. A lot of the girls popped out. Too bad I didn't see it because I don't have Tidal and I'm not paying for it. Should Sweetie quit music? Is performing for her, or should she stick to eating Happy Meals and hamburgers? All the rumors are true. Lizzo and Cardi B debut at number 4. Is it a hit or is it a flop? What else? Drake and Kanye, very, very petty, leaking addresses, very cunty, very queeny. Transgenders having babies. There's a lot. Milan Christopher with a whole lot of money remix, which was complete trash. Oh my God. Megan Thee Stallion drops a freestyle. So we got a lot of things to kind of get into, and I'm just trying to figure out where it is we're gonna really start. Okay. I want to make sure that we're all good. You guys can see me. All right. We're here. Hold on. I just want to make sure, because sometimes I know it's a delayed response, so I got to see it for myself up here just to make sure that all the rumors are true. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out where we want to start first. We're going to start from the bottom. We're going to head over to the Armon Wiggins Show Instagram. Okay. We're going to start there. Let's head over to the Armon Wiggins Show Instagram. Okay. And we're going to start. Let's start from the bottom up. Megan Thee Stallion dropped a freestyle. I really can't play it because, copyright issues. Now, people are saying that this was, I thought this was one of her better freestyles. She switched up the flow. She had more energy. A lot of people are concerned. They're saying she's a little bit one note. Everything is about twerking and taking your nigga to the mall and to the store and this, that, and the third. I liked it. It was one of her better ones to me. Can I just say, was there anything very lyrically rememberable? Maybe she'll have you on the wild side. Do. I don't know. But I enjoyed it. I don't really go to Megan Thee Stallion for anything too deep and too heavy. I go to Megan Thee Stallion to have a good time. I go to her to feel young again. I go to her to turn up. You know what I mean? And I think that she did her thing on this. I was excited. I had fun watching her do it. I like this freestyle. People were saying that this was Which one was that? The Sada Baby? I don't even know what beat this is, to be honest with you. They were trying to say that she tried to sound like Nicki Minaj. I don't think that she was sounding like Nicki Minaj. And even if Nicki Minaj did this beat, Nicki Minaj is not the only one that can, record over this beat. So Megan Thee Stallion did her thing. I could play a little bit.
Pikachu, I'm the hot.
Okay.
Instagram account seeing more interactions.
I like Megan Thee Stallion. So shout out to Megan Thee Stallion for keeping the sport alive. She's a real rapper's rapper. Her come up is authentic. I like Meg. You guys know I did not like her before because I felt like her flow is very staccato. And in the mouth. But she's working on it. She's working every day. It's interesting, and I like to see how she's coming and growing as an artist. So I have nothing bad to say. I actually wrote, it's the new flow for me. Megan Thee Stallion, this was fire. So I enjoyed it. I think a lot of people automatically go into it not liking her. Those people are usually Nicki Minaj fans and feel some type of way because she did a video with Cardi B and got #1 and got 3 Grammy Awards. So typically anybody that doesn't really like these or like Megan Thee Stallion anymore, either they're a Tory Lanez fan or they're a Nicki Minaj fan. And so they flipped on Megan Thee Stallion because one or the other. It's not because they don't think that she's great, because while Megan Thee Stallion was seemingly working with Nicki Minaj and seemingly throwing shade at Cardi B, everybody thought Megan Thee Stallion was up next. She was a princess of rap. She was the rapper's rapper. She was all this, that, and above. Now she's teamed up with the winning team. Let's be very clear. Now she's actually winning, and now people are trying to discredit her at every turn. So shout out to Meg. Can Meg be a little fake and a little phony? Yes, but so is everybody else. So shout out to Megan Thee Stallion, and this freestyle was lit. This record is cute too. I'm not gonna play it, but she's written for everybody from Beyonce. She's written for Beyonce. This is Amnesia. She's written for Beyonce, Cardi B, Kalani, oh my God, Ty Dolla $ign, like a lot of people. And I guess now she's coming from behind the pen and paper and into the booth and dropping music. And so support her. Shout out to her. Let her know that Armon Wiggins sent you. I've been playing. She don't have a lot of music. I think this is her first real go at music. So shout out to her. It sounds really good. I'm a fan. It's like this R&B drill mix. It's super, super dope. So shout out to her for that. I guess we can go here. This is trash. Milan Christopher, aka Clout Chaser, aka wanna be a part of, wanna be trying to get accepted, aka never gonna happen. I don't care how much DNA Milan Christopher has nor sells, allegedly. I don't care how many credit cards she or he may swipe. Okay, Milan Christopher will never be anything more than an unofficial scorekeeper for the Versus battle. A Mona Scott reject after the first season because he was not humble enough to do his shut up and do his job. He felt like he needed more money after one boring season when he wasn't even the star man. Nobody even wanted to sleep with him. They all wanted the other guy instead. He'll be a failed rapper. Milan Christopher will always be one of those people who think more highly of themselves than they actually are. The only thing Milan Christopher can do for me, honestly, is sit on bingo and argue with queens for beans. This rapping thing is not a go. Milan Christopher will always be known as the man who Jussie Smollett stopped his bag from allegedly getting on Empire. Milan Christopher is an arrogant, narcissistic, I'm trying to think of other words to go with it because it's just, first of all, let me say the positive. He has a nice body. He has a nice frontal and a nice backside. Other than that, that's it. We're not buying anything Milan is selling unless it's some DNA. If you're not selling the cheeks, you need to be selling the D. That's all I'm buying from Milan. I'm not buying conversation. I'm damn sure not buying music. First of all, let's be very clear. I need you guys to understand this. I'm not buying any music from Milan Christopher. I'm not buying any acting. I'm not buying any clothing. I'm not buying any conversation. Okay? I'll sit up there and watch him read to Queens for Beans on Bigo. You know what I mean? I might buy a nude photo. If he starts at OnlyFans, maybe I'll get his OnlyFans. He is thick. But outside of that, Milan is nothing more than... Milan managed to, build his body up and get himself on television for one season. And for some reason, he thinks that he is God's, gift to the earth. And it's just like, girl, it's really not that sickening for you like that. And even when you were on the first season of Love and Hip Hop 8, 9, 10 years ago, you weren't even the star. Not to mention Milan Christopher has said that he has a record with Nicki Minaj and Kanye West. This is when he lost me. You have a record with T.S. Madison. And what's that other girl's name? Lola Monroe. That is not Nicki Minaj and Kanye West. That is T.S. Madison and Lola Monroe. You stop that. Okay, Milan Christopher? You stay over there on Bigo and you argue with those queens for those beans. You leave the music to real artists. Okay, Milan Christopher put out a whole lot of money freestyle. This was the worst thing I ever heard in my entire life. None of the wordplay rhymed. None of it matched up. It was so trash. He done talked about the 19 so much. Look, you got the freaking look what's here. They done got the freaking. They got the ad for the freaking Ronas. Come on. Why is this? I didn't say nothing about the Ronas in here. Oh, maybe it's in here. Maybe it's in the title. I don't know. I just thought, I'm like, girl. And then you got Bia and Phaedra in the comments egging this on. I'm like, Bia, why are you egging that on? Mind you, she egged that on like, yeah, but she didn't repost that BS. No, she wasn't going to repost that. Milan Christopher cannot rap. Okay, who's buying? And then for all you people in there telling me, oh yeah, Milan Christopher can rap. We love Milan Christopher music. He did great. I want everybody right now. Don't go Google it. I want everybody under the sound of my voice that loved Milan's music and I think that the Milan Christopher is everything. I want you, everybody, right now. Without Googling. I want you to type in the comments right now your favorite Milan Christopher record. And then after you do that, if you're a real fan, I want you to, I dare you when I open these lines, I dare you to call in. I will give you $100. If I swear to God, I will give you $100. If you can call in and recite me your favorite Milan Christopher verse, I swear to you, I promise you right now, and I promise you can't nobody do it, and I won't know it. I'm telling you, can't nobody do it. What is your favorite Milan Christopher record? What is your favorite verse? What is your favorite Milan Christopher metaphor? You better stop playing with me. You better stop playing with me. Milan Christopher is trash.
You're trash.
So you guys are going to stop that, okay? Stop encouraging that. Stop encouraging that. Milan is too old for that. The markers came and it's gone. Keep selling yourself and not music. Thank you. Let's keep it moving. Y'all was trying to sell me on Milan Christopher making music. Girl, please. Oh. Well, what's next? Let's see here. Oh, I thought this was pretty interesting. So, I don't know how I feel about stuff like this. Okay, so I'll show you here. whatever it takes. Jessica Alves aims to become the first trans woman to have risky womb transplant. Now you remember she used to be the Ken doll that wanted to and spent over $100,000 to be a Ken doll. Well, now she's a transgender and ready to become a mother. Jessica Alves has revealed she has traveled to Brazil in her bid to become the first known transgender woman to have a womb transplant. The celebrity Big Brother star, 38 years old, shared her hope that she would be able to get pregnant after undergoing the $30,000 transplant. It is possible that Jessica could fall pregnant through IVF if she decided to go through with the transplant. There has never officially been a successful womb transplant performed on a transgender woman, but Jessica claimed that several women have privately undergone the operation in Brazil. She claims she has booked into undergoing the transplant, but must still undergo tests and exams before the operation. She insisted that she will not go through the surgery if doctors decide it's not safe. Jessica told the Mail Online that there are some very good doctors here that could hopefully do it. The surgery is doable, the same way the surgery is done on biological women. To a transgender woman is exactly the same thing. To get pregnant, I need to have IVF treatment after the surgery. To be honest, I don't know the success rate because there aren't many reports about it. People have done it, but they've done it very quietly. The question that everybody wants to know is, Jessica, where is everybody getting the womb? Where are you getting the womb to create the woman and to harness the baby? I don't know. This is getting really, really wild. I don't really know what's going to happen with this. I'm going to sit and watch. I'm not going to say anything. I don't know what this is giving. But I'm not going to lie to you. I'd be interested. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it. Wouldn't you want to see if the transgender woman could have a baby? What if that could happen? Oh, baby, it'd be really on. Oh, my God. You know how many trans we would have? You know how many people be trying to go and have them a baby? You know how many girls would be, oh, my God, I could just imagine the baby daddy storylines after that. Oh, my baby daddy. That would be a look. Do you have a baby? Like, then the girls, it'd be a thing like everybody would want to have a baby daddy. Like, everybody would just be having babies because, they just feel like, oh, I can have a baby. I mean, but, you'd have to get a hell of a PPP or SBA. That $30,000 ain't cheap. And some of the girls are going to have to die before this is really going to work. But my thing is, where are you getting the womb from? Where are they taking it from, regular women, biological women? Are they tying them up and cutting out the womb and putting them into what's happening with the womb? I don't know. I don't know where they're getting this. I don't know where they're getting this stuff, but they're getting it in Brazil. Okay? And things are happening. Okay? So we'll just have to wait and see. Hold on, let me refresh my page, Shell. We'll just have to wait and see what it's giving. Hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we'll just have to really wait and see. Because that's a lot of tea right there. Are you guys here for that? All right. Oh, now this is a little messy. This tweet has been going viral. Ever since Sha'Carri Richardson had came in dead last against the Jamaicans. They're saying, the tweet says, Nikki should be the last person to make fun of Sha'Carri for coming in last place when she's been in the game for over 10 years with no Grammy. Ooh. Woo-hoo. Well,
In the mix
Who is this freak of nature?
with DJ Armon.
well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about coming in dead last. Cardi B, Grammy, #1 album. Megan Thee Stallion, Grammy. Nicki Minaj, upset. Peter, no awards. 10 years in, no #1. No single solo #1. No record of her own, whether it was a feature or not. Her highest charting record was Anaconda at #2. #2. And no Grammy. Sweep. Wow, wow, wow. Little Kim, Grammy. Missy Elliott, Grammy. Ugh. Well, looks like her and Sha'Carri Richardson got more than, they got some things in common. They both came in dead last in their respected careers. I'm just saying. It is what it is. Okay, so here's the thing. Now, you guys know I really like Sweetie. I really, really like Sweetie. I'm just not sure if Sweetie has a future in music. I felt like she did, and I feel like she does, but I'm still not sure. Does Sweetie have a future in music? Should Sweetie quit music? No, seriously. Should Sweetie quit music? I want to play you, because here's the thing. They've been wearing Sweetie out about her performances. She's went to boot camp, hot girl boot camp, icy boot camp. She's done all these things, and then she came back with another lackluster performance and seemingly slightly checked her DJ. Now, I will say there was a hurricane out there. Was it in New York? It was a hurricane, wherever it was. It was a hurricane at the Summer Jam. It was raining. Dream Doll fell. So maybe Sweetie didn't really want to dance full out. She seemed very frustrated. It was early. She looked like she was doing a sound check for everybody else. You know what I mean? It's no tea, like it's no shade. I mean, she looked like she had probably like the noon set. You know what I mean? Like, you know how the thing don't really even start till really 7. They had Sweetie performing at 9 a.m. So I mean, you know, her dress rehearsal was her performance. I mean, it was so spotty out in the crowd, and she even went up to the crowd and was like, "Oh, I hear you guys see you guys in the nosebleed seats because they're affordable. Let's drop this music." I mean, it was about 10 people in the crowd at that point. I think, you know, I mean, I don't even think the sound guy even really got there. That's why the music and everything was kind of messed up, because it was so damn early. I think she had performed before the event really actually started. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, she could have been upset with that too. I mean, Jesus, they had her on so early. My goodness. I don't know if that was because Quavo was in the building or what, but she was there quite early. I probably would have been upset with that too. That was kind of amateur hour if you ask me. But anywho, so you can hear, we're not going to play this and we're not going to look at this full performance because, you know, it's going to get copywritten. So you got to go make sure you guys visit my Instagram page and catch the tea. However, you can hear her telling the DJ to play Tap In, and the DJ is seemingly not paying attention, or it was off, it wasn't right. Something wasn't right. So I don't know if the DJ got fired, got deducted funds, got checked, or what happened, or if they were just there so early that nobody was there to actually run the sound stage because the shit hadn't really started. But she was booked before the venue opened. I don't know, but let's listen to it. Hold on.
So I need all y'all to tap in up there, okay? This next song is dedicated to you. What are you doing?
My
Let's
bad,
tap
my bad.
in.
Let's get to tap in. Reset it to tap in the
Stop
videos.
if you want to be on top, bitch.
And that wasn't the last time. There was another time during the performance where the DJ had looked like she didn't know what in the hell was happening. So I'm not really sure if they didn't have enough time to practice or if they practiced and that was the performance. But they needed to run through that a couple more times. Now the question is, what are you doing? I said tap in. Sheesh. Sweetie just quit. Because here's the thing. Sweetie is beautiful. She's gorgeous. You know what I mean? Like, she looks amazing. Perhaps maybe she should just keep selling food and acting and cars. The music, but she's got that record with Doja Cat, but Doja Cat kind of carried her through that record. You know what I mean? So I just don't know. And the performances are not getting better. And it doesn't help that it was raining. So now you have an extra added bonus to terribleness. You know what I'm saying? Like it was awful. It was boring. It was lackluster. It was a snooze fest. It was like, I mean, why? It's like, here's my thing. Sweetie gets all these commercial and endorsement deals and things like that, which is boosting her on the back end, but on the front end, which is her main career, the music, she's so lackluster. I mean, everything is slightly a flop. Especially, I mean, it's one thing to be a good studio artist and make a record, you know, and hell, even then, she's not really doing much of that. Here and there, she does good, but the records are not sticking like they're really not just sticky like that. But then when she gets on stage, her performances are awful. I mean, the last performance she had, they were dragging her because she couldn't dance. She was moving like she had two left feet. Everything was off and it was a mess and she was out of breath. This one, she was irritated, irked, performing early. DJ was off. And so I don't really know if this is for her. The only thing that I think that Sweetie is good at is where she's prevailing at is getting these endorsement deals. She needs to be a girl in front of the camera, and I don't mean performing. I mean maybe snapping and posing and you know, having a photo snapped of her. You know what I mean? Or she needs to be selling some sort of product, preferably food. I think acting would be great for Sweetie. I think that the music and stuff, I'm not going to a Sweetie concert or a Sweetie tour or anything in regards to performing live in music. I'm not doing that. Are you? I mean, she's got an attitude. She's insulted me for being in the nosebleeds. Hell, maybe that's all I can afford. Then she's checking the DJ. One day the DJ might get off there and just haul off and just unplug everything and walk off. Now, what if that would have happened? Oh my God. Could you imagine? DJ would say, well, here, you know what, do this shit yourself. Well, there that was. Anywho, okay. Let's just jump into this real quick, and then we're gonna go back to what is that? Summer Jam. But before we go back, we're going to take a break real quick. We're going to go to, let's take a trip over to Zeus Network. The Zeus Network reunions literally gave me a headache trying to watch. It's so unorganized. I can't follow along. It's sending me. It's like everybody just fights and cuts each other off for camera time. It's like, can we finish one point? I mean, I didn't understand what was going on. I did not like I don't like any of the Zeus Network reunions. I don't like Jocelyn's Cabaret. I did not like this Bad Girls Club one. I just don't like it. They got multiple hosts. From the host, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. In this Bad Girls Club one, it was irritating me because Tamar and Jason, they were two different hosts. Jason was wanting drama. Tamar was trying to put on this Ayan Levant Zan mixed with Tamar, mixed with, I don't know. And then the Bad Girls Club, they would argue and everybody was walking off. And then once Tamar would be trying to get to a point, Jason Lee would switch it into something else. And then then Tamar would bring it to something else, then somebody else would jump in, and everybody, it just was like everybody is trying to have the moment. Like everybody's having the moment. Everybody's going to be the star. Everybody wants the blog post moment. And I'm just like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. What's happening? We never got the answer to why Megan did not go to Sydney's birthday. I'm trying to figure out what was the tea with that. As soon as we was getting to that, the conversation got changed. I'm like, girl, why do y'all keep changing the conversations? As soon as we get to a good point, like they don't let anybody land. I don't think there needs to be two hosts at all. It definitely needs to be one host. And if there need and they need to be on the same page. Like it does not need to be two people trying to host the show. Get somebody that you feel like can host the show on their own. Get some Zeus Network. Get somebody that you feel like can host the show on their own. And get somebody who you feel like is going to have the star power. Because I feel like they bring Lunel and they brought Tamar because they feel like that was going to bring the viewers. Listen, if you wanted to be the wife, just let her host all the shows. Or they should just let Jason Lee just host the show. Or just Tamar, she was too emotional to host the show. It's either just let Jason Lee host the show or just let whatever the man's wife, because the celebrity, it just gets to be too many people talking. Zeus Network is, like I said, it's entertaining trash garbage television. But the reunions, I can't get with the reunions. Like the reunions are very unorganized, and it gives me a headache. So the reunion was trash, through and through. Okay, back to Summer Jam. I almost said Space Jam, child. Back to Summer Jam. Cardi B popped out. Okay. Okay. Cardi B looks sickening. I'm here for Cardi B. She popped out at the Summer Jam. She looked amazing. You know, one thing I like about Cardi B is even while she's pregnant, she's working. So that excuse that when you're pregnant, you can't be working is not an excuse. And to me, I feel like she almost works harder, when she's pregnant. So I love to see it. I have a lot of respect for Cardi B. I had no idea she was going to pop out. That girl, I'm going to be honest with you. I actually chatted with her like really quickly yesterday. And I had no idea that she was popping up. That's what I'm saying. Like she'll just talk to you and she's getting ready for a whole show. Like, I'm like, I had no idea you were in New York performing at Summer Jam. Like, you know what I mean? I'm literally just talking to you. So I thought that was interesting. But she's dope. She looked good. Hair's good. Nails was everything. She was dripped out. I'm hoping that we can get a type-ish video. But the only thing is, she's pregnant. I don't really want to see no more pregnant Cardi B videos, to be honest with you. I'd rather her do some videos after we have a baby. Let's just have this baby, because I want her to really be able to perform and really get into some things, okay? So I don't really want to see a pregnant Cardi B in another video. We've got 2 of them, all right? So I think that we're good on the pregnant Cardi B. So let's just drop the baby. Let's get our lipo and get whatever we're going to get done, and let's move it on. You know what I'm saying? So that's that on that. And see, I wish I could really dive into the performances, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be all the way honest with you. I don't have Tidal. I'm not buying Tidal. I'm not purchasing Tidal. I have been I got Apple Music, I have Spotify, and I got a plethora of other applications that I pay $9.99, $10.99, $29.99, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da for. Tidal is just not it for me. I don't care about Beyonce that much. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Beyonce, but I don't care about her music that much to go and stream it and to buy Tidal. She doesn't even drop consistently enough. So I don't care about Beyonce that much, and I didn't care about this that much to go and pay for that to just watch. I don't have Tidal, so I can't really talk to every performance point. I don't know. I didn't see it all. I just think going from the clips off of the internet. However, yeah, that's just what it is. I don't have Tidal. So if anybody wants to give me their password, because I refuse to pay for Tidal. I'm not interested. I don't like the layout. I don't use Tidal. So boom. That's just that. But in other news, Lil' Kim popped out with Remy Ma. Remy Ma, they both look good.
Yeah, that's a shot right there. It's a candy shot.
You see, now it look like people was there. When you seen Sweetie performance, nobody was there. You see, like, they did Sweetie something vicious. Nobody was there. Now, let's go back to Sweetie performance. Girl, that was so early. Nobody was there, look. Look. Nobody was there. It was daytime. Nobody was there. Look. Nobody. This was a rehearsal. Okay, let's leave Sweetie alone. I love you, Sweetie, but girl, nobody was at your performance, girl. No tea. This is a more of a packed performance, if you ask me. Lil' Kim perform. Okay. So y'all clearly know I can't play all the audio, but I'm just giving those for those that don't have an Instagram and weren't able to see it. This is what it gave, okay? So that was, you guys know I'm not a big Dream Doll person. I didn't really get her falling or anything like that. Or her performance. Dream Doll was there too, but I'm not really in a Dream Doll like that. Okay, boom. Cardi B letting us know that she is the nail god, she is the nail queen, and none of you girls could sit with her. You know, this is funny because remember there was a nail debate, and the Shade Room strategically did not include her in the nail conversation. So I think this is Cardi B's response to that. Who has the best nails? Okay. Okay. Let's jump up. Oh, hold on. Now, let's also jump up to the charts while we're talking about Cardi B. Billboard Hot 100, rumors. It enters at number 4. That is a hit. That is a hit. That is a hit record. That's out of here. They got what they needed. They got a top 5. They got a top 5. And then everything before that is like super pop, but even though Lizzo is pop too. So they got a number, it debuted at number 4. That's a hit. I didn't think it was going number 1. I still don't think it's going number 1. But number 4 is good. Number 4 is great. I think that's what Lizzo needed. She's happy with it, I'm sure. Now let's see how long it stays. Also, Doja Cat and SZA, they make history. Kiss Me More is now the longest running all-female top 10 hit in the Hot 100, passing Brandy and Monica's The Boy Is Mine. I guess it's been in the top 10 for 18 weeks consecutively. So it is the longest female duo in the top 10 in history. All right, so shout out to Doja Cat and SZA. Doja Cat, one thing she does do is stay in the top 10. She keeps her record on Billboard in the top 10. So she's doing her thing. Okay, what is the other thing? Okay, let's talk about, before we get to this Boosie situation, let's talk about some other things. Okay, boom. Da Baby the baby addresses his antics at excuse me. The baby thanks Hot 97 during his Summer Jam performance for being willing to stick their neck out on the line for him.
Stick their neck out on the line.
Let's see.
When I say I never ever meant to offend anybody. Or say anything to make anybody feel any type of way. Live on that stage a few weeks ago. And Hot 97 was also willing to stick their neck out on the line. Willing to go against all odds. Everything going on out here in the world. And still allow me to come right out here on this stage and utilize their platform to help the world move forward and become a better place and not dismiss people based off mistakes made like we ain't human. When I say I never.
So they let the baby perform.
Hey, look. Speaking of motherfucking babies, man, like I say in the video before I came out, I've never in my life meant to offend anybody. You know, I apologize. You know, that ain't even how I rock. You know what I'm saying? I'm a player, but check this out. Check this out. Other than the people that, you know, was truly offended, I feel like the rest of y'all motherfuckers being crybabies.
Let's be real.
Okay, so that was what the baby has said. I really don't care either way. Shout out to the baby for being back out of punishment and on the performance stage. Kanye West and Drake. It's getting weird. I don't understand this. I don't understand. I remember like a couple of years ago, Kanye West was saying if something ever happens to him, Drake did it. It's just so weird. Like Drake, we thought they were cool, but I guess they're not cool. Kanye comes out. Drake comes out and with a diss to Kanye. Kanye seemingly adds him in a group text and then does something where he adds his address up. This is one thing I've learned about Kanye West at this point. If Kanye West will spill his wife's tea, he will definitely spill your tea. So I would never tell Kanye West my business. Let that sink in. Kanye West is the same person who told the world that Kris Jenner coerced and sold Kim K's tape. Yeah. He's the same person. Kanye West is the same person that told Pusha T that Drake had a baby. Kanye West is a messy straight man. I don't even know gays that messy. Men are messy. Very messy. Like straight men, they're messy too. And they gossip like girls. So, oh my God, I can't show you this. Dang, I can't show it to you because he has his legit address on here. So I'm not, and I don't want, well, it doesn't say whose address it is. But there's an address on there. And Drake responds. But I mean, it's like, I feel like a lot of people know where Drake's house is. You can't get in. I mean, if he has a freaking mega mansion, what is that gonna do? Like, all right, you can Google Drake's house probably. You can't get in his house. So I don't think that Drake is really worried about somebody popping up at his house. Like, nothing's gonna happen. He's probably got security everywhere, you know, and he's got long driveways. You're not just walking, but you're not just walking up to Drake's house, bro. So, yeah, so I don't know where this is going to go from here. This is a lot of antics. And I'm like, is this all part of the Donda rollout? What's happening here, Kanye West? Because we're trying to figure it out. Are we getting an album or are you becoming a reality TV star? I mean, what is this? So we'll have to see how this all plays out. All right. So the topic of the day, which I had wanted to get into, which really sends me, is Boosie and the homophobia from a lot of the people that support him and watch it. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Today will probably be, well, let me play this and then we'll talk, okay? Let me play this and then we'll talk. That's how we'll do that. Let me go to my page.
What about even
here.
saying like you would beat his ass? So, and I saw Lil Nas X responded to that. You think that's too far?
Nah, because I just be feeling like sometimes I gotta speak up because, you know, as far as straight people in the world, you don't have an opinion on homosexuality. Everything is harm. If you say anything, I'm straight, I like women, it's vulgar to.
I don't know that that's vulgar.
That ain't true.
But,
Yes,
No, but I just
you can't brag on.
I just
really
think I think
smashing
that ain't
on
true.
your sexuality.
I don't
no
think
more.
anybody has that problem.
It's ran by.
Boosie
the
rappers been talking about
LGBTQ
fucking women forever in videos and they songs. That ain't changed.
I know it's a different day now. You can't just like the baby, like bro, like you know, like how many times you been on set? All y'all DJs,
Mm-hmm.
and you heard somebody say, "If you ain't got AIDS, make noise," in the whole club.
Oh no, you're right. That's true. That's true. But it's a different time.
No, it's a different time, and because he's one of the biggest. You know, so they try to make examples out of people, you know, so the next person who blow like this, you gonna go with this. And I feel, you know, they're attacking our children. You know, you make all the other, you make everybody support this. Who love these rappers?
The kids?
The kids.
Yeah, but you know,
you make every rapper go with it. If every rapper go with it,
I heard
you grab that generation. I know I loved every rapper when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
I loved every rapper. You know what I'm saying? I try to copy what they did. You know what I'm saying? And it's a new day now, and I just feel like, you know, they pushing it on our younger generation.
Listen, I love rap, I love hip hop, I love our culture. But you know, I saw you say that, you know, you feel like he is a negative influence. Why are we acting like rappers haven't been negative influences for years? Whether it's talking about murder, celebrating the drug culture, the gang culture, violence against women, like we just as negative. So how is he the person that you decide to point at and say, "Oh, you're ruining it for the kids"? What have street rappers done to the kids?
I really get offended when it was like he was saying that he would go up there and perform naked in front, you know, all the shit, all the people. And I was like, damn, you know, all these straight people in the world, all these millions of kids gonna watch this, and no straight rapper ain't gonna say, hey, nah, nigga, we don't want you on that TV. Nobody's not gonna, you know.
Yeah, I don't understand that logic, Boosie. I saw you say that people be trying to be straight. How you try to be straight? If you're straight, you ain't gotta try to be. I don't care.
Run it back again.
On the video, you said people trying to be straight. You said Lil Nas will dance in front of the men, and this, you know, these little boys trying to be straight. I'm like, how you try to be straight?
No, I'm just saying as far as if you got your kids watching TV,
mm-hmm.
would you want, if you trying to straight raise strong young black men, would you be cool with your kids sitting there watching it?
Strong black men not gonna be.
Would you be cool with sitting there, if you trying to raise that, and would you be cool and sitting there watching Nas X go up there and take his clothes off?
What age we talking about?
You're part of the problem.
What age we talking about? Because I don't want my kids looking at anything sexual at a certain age.
Yeah, at a certain age.
But once they get to a certain age, nothing wrong with that.
Man, girl. I want my kids.
Because by the way,
I'm just saying, this is a national stage. This is a national stage.
Man, Boosie, we grew up seeing worst images on TV, man. We seen dudes on TV holding guns. Like I said, you know, celebrating violence against women, the drug culture, the gang culture.
And all this leads to my opinion.
What about even saying like you would beat his ass? So,
and that's where it got me. So all of this leads to your opinion when you don't have anything else to combat that because your logic was being challenged. But I want to keep going. Before we get into it.
Boosie, you're right. You're entitled to your opinion. The only thing I disagree with is the fact that you say Lil Nas X is a super negative influence on the kids. And you said something earlier. You talked about, you know, when you came home, a lot of your fans was in jail or dead. So when you say things like, you know, you want to beat up Lil Nas X, you could possibly be encouraging violence against gay people, man. So that's what I would tell you to watch.
Yeah, I wouldn't encourage because they are 4 times more likely.
But that's what I'm saying. So so don't even.
I just told you, like, gay people not after me in the real world. Like, you know, like, this is just social media. The world did this. Gay people don't, in the real world, you know, they even have gay people at my concerts, like, all, like, bro, like, in the real world, you know, people respect me for, you know, standing up, and they gonna take me a long way in life. You know, I'm, regardless if ain't nobody other rapper spoke about it, you know, like.
But I'm saying
that
you could
singles me out.
You could be encouraging violence against gay people. He even said,
I'm not I never said. I know.
You said you wanted to beat him up.
No, for going up there and you know, he wanted to get naked. And if I was there at the awards on the front row and he got naked right there, I would drag him.
I don't think anybody should get naked at an award show.
If a straight person got on the stage naked, you would do the same thing.
A straight person.
If he wasn't gay, you saying a straight person got on stage, you would do the same
fucking right. If he got naked, I would fuck him up. You know.
So it's not about being gay. Don't get naked on an award stage.
You don't get naked on with children. You want your children to see pussy? Come on, bro.
So you feel like that about the women who go up there and do that too, then?
Who get naked on the?
Yeah. Or who do get naked, dance sexually, do sexual stuff on stage?
You ain't finna turn this around on those strippers on me. Man, what is you talking? You gonna have all the strippers, man. I need my strippers.
You see how ignorant that is?
You know I need my strippers. No down talk on the strippers.
Boosie, you're right. You're entitled to.
Now, did y'all hear how ignorant that was?
Stupid.
This is why I'm like, yo, this is so stupid. Like, he's dumb. Like, he's really stupid. Like, this man is stupid. Just say you don't like gay people, because everything was a problem until we mentioned women doing it, strippers. Now it's, well, wait a minute. Excuse me. So I want to read some of these comments from some of these other idiots like Boosie that were in my comment section. I think it's very important that we read some of these comments. So one woman says, oh, God, dang it. Where's she at? You know what? I'll read it. I had it pinned. I don't know where it's at now, but I can read it because it's pinned here. Let me read it. So the woman says, see, this is what the woman says in my comments. This is what the woman says. See, this is my whole, she starts out just like this. This is my whole problem with the homosexual community. Stop getting mad because people don't like you. No one has to like you. No one has to accept you. I understand that it's unfair and it bothers you. But guess what? Life is unfair. And I, for one, would not give a F if nobody liked me or didn't want to be bothered with me in this life, ever in my days. Y'all act as if, oh, I'm gay, so people have to deal with me. Oh, I'm gay, so people have to let me treat them a certain way. No, it does not work like that. If a person does not want to deal with you, then they don't have to. Oh, well, stop acting like because you're gay that people have to accept you. And if they don't accept you, if they don't want to accept you, they don't have to. The only person that has to accept you is yourself. Be accepting of you, and a lot of y'all aren't accepting of yourself, because if you were, you wouldn't keep running around trying to get everyone else to accept you. Now, this is from a black woman. Just want you to keep that in there too. Okay. Then there was another comment that said, she came right under it. Another black woman, very clear. I hate the fact that community wants everyone to accept their views, lifestyle, and opinions, yet they can't do the same for others. If someone doesn't agree with your life, that does not mean they hate you. And last I checked, a phobia means to be scared of something. So which one is it? Do heterosexual people hate gays, or are they afraid of them? Okay. Then another woman said, oh, I gotta find it. I have to find it. Armon, stop being a little girl. You is a boy. And yeah, black woman, and yeah, we don't have to like y'all. The F, not one gay person pays my bills. Not one of them, so F them. Mind you, these are people that follow me. And if you know me and you follow me on Instagram, you cannot comment unless you follow me. So these are active followers and subscribers, because these are not random people that are just coming across my page. These are people that are in the audience right now. So let's talk about this for a second. Because I want to make something very clear to every black sister, mother, daughter, nigga, whoever in the audience. First of all, like I said earlier on my StationHead show, I don't give a damn whether you like me or accept me or any of that. I don't care about none of that. I don't care if you agree or disagree, because you ain't finna just come and whoop me. That's number one. So you agreeing or not, it's not my business. That's number one. Okay. Let's start there. I don't care if anybody agrees or accepts or likes what I do. That's number one. Number two. I don't care how you view gay. Let's be very clear. Gay is not a lifestyle choice that I made. Being gay is my life. This is a lifestyle, is a choice. It's something that you afford. It's something that you choose to do. You maintain a lifestyle. I don't maintain being gay. I don't afford being gay. It's not a routine. I didn't choose this lifestyle. It's not a lifestyle for me. So you take your Christian rhetoric, your church Bible rhetoric, and you shove that up your ass. Okay? That's for any of you all that feel away. That's number one. Because this is my life, not a lifestyle. Let's start. Let's continue the start. Okay? And two, I want everybody to understand this. I want people to look at gay and straight as if we are in your city, whatever city that is for you. Whatever city that is for you. Let's just take New York and LA, okay? So let's say Times Square represents, we're gonna look at gays, straights, and gay people like streets. I need you to have a little common sense to comprehend where I'm going. If straight people represent Times Square, from anywhere in New York, you can probably get to Times Square. It's bright, it's lit up. It's where everybody wants to be. It's no secret. All the businesses are there. Everything is there. The fun, the attraction, the tourists. Everybody wants to go to Times Square. That's what New York is known for. That is the major attraction. That is what's put on the front street. That is the main lines. That is what we know New York to be. That is what we know straight people to be. And guess what? And for the gay people, we are around the corner on a side street. I don't know what that is in New York, but we don't get the Times Square look. We have to be on the side street. You know, I recently went to Waikiki Beach or Honolulu, and I stayed in the Hyatt, and I stayed literally on the beach. And I could walk out and I could see the beach. That was where all the straight people were. That's where it was. The shopping, the food, the waves, the beach, everything. What is considered normal. When I wanted to go find people that looked like me and identified like me, I had to go down 3-4 blocks, 3-4 miles, up and down and around the corner. So what I'm saying is this. I don't give a damn if you like me, if you don't like me, if you agree, or if you don't agree. All we're saying is this. You don't have to like us, but we would like our store in Times Square. We would like our store on Waikiki Beach. You don't have to patron it. You don't have to shop there. You don't have to look in there. But gay people, no longer do we want to live on the side street of straight people. That's how I feel. So if you can walk down the street kissing your man all in the mouth, I should be able to walk down the street at least holding my nigga's hand and not feel a way about it. You can walk down the street with your 10 kids and whatever you got going on, I should be able to do the same with my dogs and my cats and whatever and my lover. If you can be represented on TV, Lizzo, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Boosie, strippers, money, parties, spring bling, wet t-shirt, whatever it is, Lil Nas X should be able to perform the same way. If the baby can get up there and talk about shooting guns, popping a perk, Lil Nas X could talk about sucking a D. It is what it is. He's not, as long as he's not hurting anybody and being over explicit to where it can't be aired on television, why is it a problem? It's a problem because you don't like it, because you don't want to see it. You feel like all of a sudden now there's a narrative being pushed. That's not a narrative. That's not an agenda because you don't agree with something. All of a sudden it's an agenda. That's not an agenda. It's just you just don't like it. You don't agree with it, so you don't feel like you should want to see it. Because somewhere deep down, you feel like homophobia is which is your opinion. Your opinion is homophobia is not natural. It can be considered, perversion, whatever you feel that it is. Girl, I don't care. Feel how you feel. But what you're not gonna do is disrespect me. What you're not gonna do is make me feel like I'm not an equal. What you're not gonna do is make me feel how white people have made us as black people feel for a long time. How is it that we have fought for rights against white America, but black heterosexual Americans still want us to be slaves? So straight black people, men and women, are the only ones who can ride in the front of the bus, and the gay people, because we gay and y'all don't agree, we got to ride in the back of the bus like the white people did us. It's the same thing. Do y'all want equality for all, or do y'all just want privilege? And it seems like a lot of black people do not want equality for all. They just want privilege for some. And that's just what it boils down to. Because, baby, I'm black. But with me being black, I'm black and queer. Respect that too. Who I go to sleep with at night is not your business. But at the end of the day, if I'm a famous celebrity, and if I'm an artist, and if I make a video and I want to express myself, I should be able to do so without you judging me for it, without there being an agenda that's being pushed. Because guess what? Gay people are not going anywhere. They're not. And for a lot of these women that are here, I told that woman, I said, girl, you're not even understanding what I'm saying. You're so busy thinking that my feelings are hurt. My feelings are not hurt. This had nothing to do about how I felt, whether you accepted me or not. And I think that's where the ignorance comes in, because everybody thinks that it's about us wanting to be accepted versus being respected. You don't have to accept anything, but you will respect me. And with that respect, I'm allowed to be in the same spaces as you, because you're no better than me because you like the opposite sex. You're no better than me. And for a lot of these women, these will be the same women that will get on here and yell out Black Lives Matter, but even more, protect black women. Oh, y'all don't want to go there because I know we go there. We can't go there. We can't go there. We can't go there. No, we going there. Could you imagine if I would sit on my platform and say, All you black women are always worried about what man wants you or what man don't want you or what man want a white woman. Get yourself together. He don't have to want you. Do better. Stop nagging. Stop being the stereotype. Could you imagine if I said that? Stop wearing the damn bonnets in the airport. Then maybe the nigga will look at you. Could you imagine if I got on here and gave that? He don't have to like you. You black women are always complaining and want sympathy because you're black and you're a woman. Get over it. Life ain't fair. You black women are always nagging and bitching about being oppressed. You black women are always, it's the struggle Olympics. Could you imagine if I got up here and said that? You see how ignorant that sounds and how offensive that is and how nasty that could come across? Somebody's offended now. That's rude. It's unnecessary. It's nasty. We all could do it to each other, but why choose that? You don't, like I said, you don't have to agree. You don't have to agree with anything I do. I don't give a damn about you. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to follow me. You don't have to donate. You don't have to call me. You don't have to be my friend. You don't have to even look at me. You can turn me off right now and I'm gone. But respect me. That's it. That's it. And don't put energy out there as if because people like me are being brought to the forefront, that doesn't mean that straight people are being pushed aside. It's called inclusion. Because there's all type of people on the planet. So why shouldn't a young boy see a gay confident man in media that he can look up to, that he can aspire to be like? Why not? Why shouldn't a young gay artist be able to look up to another gay artist and say, wow, I could do it. There's a space for me. Why? Why not? And when we get into these spaces of, oh, you know, we gotta protect the children. Yet your kids are gonna get the newest Grand Theft Auto game where they're sleeping with prostitutes and shooting guns and robbing and selling drugs. Lil Nas X cannot make your kid gay. Do you know how ignorant and stupid that sounds? I want y'all to think about this. Do you know how ignorant it sounds? Do you know how easy, how many black women, think about you in the audience right now. Whoever got a gay kid, a gay nephew, a gay cousin, you going through some gay stuff yourself. Could you imagine if all you, like, really let this sink in. Could you imagine if all you had to do was be straight, was watch half-naked women online or on television? Do you know how many times my dad has sat, you know, and like, look at her. You like her? She didn't do shit for me. I was not turned on. Do you know how many times before I started knowing what I liked, I would watch HBO after dark? Do you know how many times I would be watching BET Uncut? I'm still gay. Newsflash, you idiots. Television does not control whether your kids are gay or straight. If that was the case, damn near every parent would go sit their gay kid in front of a television and watch and have them watch Megan Thee Stallion videos for 35 minutes to an hour. Then miraculously he'd be straight. Like, come on. Like, that sounds stupid. That's stupid. That's dumb. It's ignorant. It makes zero sense. How can it work one way but not the other? If that was the case, you could sit your kid in front of First of all, how many of us grew up in church? Grew up in the church. Long Pentecostal apostolic church. Sons still turn out to be jailbirds, thugs, and dope dealers. I mean, you done sat in the church. You done grew up in the church. And you still ain't shit. So what? Like what? It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. It's homophobic. You don't like gay people, but the thing is, you can't get rid of us. It is what it is. And here's the bottom line. Straight people like that, straight men like Boosie, and straight women like Boosie. The issue is they're dealing with the straight men. They don't like gay people. They're insecure because they feel like at some point that they may be turned on, or they may have been turned on by men before. In one way, I don't know any secure man that has this much of an issue of being around gay people or gay things, because you're insecure in yourself. So Boosie clearly is not secure enough in himself. That's number one. Then number two, for the women that feel this way, typically women that feel this way, I can only speak for the black ones that I know. Typically the black women that feel this way about gay people, that are just as ignorant as the comments I read, they're jealous and they're envious. They're jealous and envious of gay people because they feel like gay people live these, these fabulous lives, and they just, they feel like they can't take. They can't take. They feel like, damn, some of these men, they dress better than me. Some of these men curl hair better than me. Some of these men wear makeup better than me. Some of these men do hair better than me. And they're jealous. It's just what it is. You're jealous because you feel like men do things better than you, and you feel like you can't compete with a man, so you're afraid that you can possibly lose your nigga to a man. It's just what it is. So that's why you're phobic. Because if you were confident in yourself, you know that a woman is a woman and a man is a man, and girl, you can't compete with each other. It's no competition. Either he like this or he like that. If he like you, then he not gonna like me. If he like me, then girl, he not for you. It's just what it is. Somebody said they might be grossed out, not jealous. What are you grossed out for? I don't want to look at, things that gross me out, I don't want to think about it. Do you think I want to see a bunch of women shaking and boobs in my face? I don't want to see that. I don't like what vagina looks like. I don't like it at all. I don't like the way it looks like. I don't like the way it smells. I don't like how women have to change their drawers every couple of days. I don't like anything about the vagina other than the fact that it produces children. I'm not into it. But am I going to sit here and be all pressed about it all the time? No, girl. Okay, this is fish. Okay, she's okay, girl. She's pretty. What? Why am I going to sit and harp on it? Do I want to see? I don't like to see anybody, gay or straight, doing a lot of kissing and touching in public. It's awkward to me. Like, gay or straight, go get a room. Or I just keep going. Whatever. I don't want to see none of it. And I see more uncomfortable straight people grabbing on each other, tonguing each other down, man cupping her in the crotch area. I'm like, I don't want to see this all at the park. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this in a restaurant. I don't want to see you tonguing down your bitch in a restaurant. Girl, go get a room. I don't want to see it. But am I going to harp on it? No, I just mind my business and keep it pushing. Just is what it is. So yeah. So that's what it is. So now this was a bit of a kiki. So Jocelyn Hernandez jumps in it and says, Boosie is right, and that's why Bonnie don't have a TV. Shake my head, push whatever you want, but mine won't be brainwashed. It's like, Jocelyn. Girl. First of all, Chanelica, you were a whole P-star. Then you became a whole hoe on Love and Hip Hop. And now you got a app-based television show where you pimp and beat up hoes and have them exploit themselves for 10,000 fake dollars. Because quiet as it's kept, the winner of the show still ain't received their money. So you need to keep Bonnie Bella away from more than just television. You need to keep her away from all tablets, apps, iPads, Twitter, social media, everything. And you need to stay out of this because this is not your fight. So, but then, you know, you got, I mean, look who we're arguing with. Like, let's really just, and it's no shade. Jocelyn and Boosie. Neither one of them can enunciate or articulate a sentence. So both of them are two ignorant dummies. So it really doesn't even matter. I had to look at who we were talking about. Jocelyn Hernandez still thinks that somehow people are laughing with her. Do It Like It's My B-Day is not going viral because it's a hit that sticks like grits and it's just so musically, you know, iconic. You're a Kiki. People are laughing at you, Jocelyn. You're a read. They're reading you on the cool. It's catchy, but girl, they're reading you. People are not laughing. You're famous because people laugh at you. I don't think she knew that. People are not laughing with you, Jocelyn. Sorry. They're laughing at you. But anyway, it's like, girl. And the people are keying at that record. It's a Kiki record. It's like, girl, do it like it's my day. You do stupid shit to that record. It's a spoof. It's a joke. It's comedy. Like, girl, like, please. Okay, let's get into some things.
In the mix.
Who is this freak of nature?
With DJ Armon.
Okay, so I will take a couple calls. I won't stay on long. Because, you know, we had a very lengthy show today. My God. Hold on. Girl, these shows have been 2 hours in length lately. Hold on. I'm coming. I'm coming out. Girl, give me my y'all know what time it is. Time to get into some things. Get into it, yeah. Hold on. I'm coming in. I'm dialing it now.
Your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Your show is scheduled to start in 25 seconds. Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow. Hello?
Talk Radio.
Hold on, let me see. Hello.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm the first one.
Yes, you are.
Okay. So, real quick. So, I agree with everything you said about the Boosie situation, just everything. Jocelyn, yeah, I like the song because it's a joke. She's literally a joke. No one will want their kid to be like Jocelyn. So, that's weird for her to even say anything about anybody's kids or whatever. So, that's that. And then also, I'm kind of sick of people trying to use the word phobia as like saying, oh, phobia means that you're afraid of gay people. Phobia, when you Google the word phobia, that's what I just did, because the English language is like very complex, right? So when you Google the word phobia, it says an extreme or irrational fear of or aversion to something. So I look up the word aversion. Aversion says a strong dislike or disinclination to something.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't always mean that you're scared of something. It means that you have a hate towards something, an irrational hate towards something, and that's what homophobia is. Simple.
Well, yeah,
Simple,
and my thing is, I just don't think that it's fair for people to feel like that we should be a subdivision or a sublet culture of regular American blacks or regular black people, like normal, or just other black people. I just think that that's unfair, and I feel like that's kind of what they're saying. Like, you be gay, just stay out of our way.
Mm-hmm. A lot of those rappers are gay. To be honest with you, a lot of those rappers are gay.
Yeah,
they're
a lot of those rappers are.
To, yeah, they are. They are. So
thank you.
And then.
Oh, you have more. Go ahead.
One more thing. Yes. So one more thing. And then the Sweetie thing. Yes. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of hers, but it is looking like maybe music isn't her thing. I don't know. It's just like I've said this before, but I hate that everyone wants to use a dance routine on their songs. Like, everyone's not a dancer. You don't have to do that all the time. And I feel like sometimes she looks a bit awkward. Like, you don't have to incorporate dance all the time in your music. You're a rapper. It's fine to, like, command the stage without dancing all the time.
I agree. Thank you.
And then also, like, okay.
Thanks, boo. I love you. No, we got a lot of people on here. Okay. Let me 9526. So let's get to the points quickly, because we've been on here for a minute. 9526.
Yeah, this is JC. I'm really debating whether or not I want to consider myself pro-black, because I call myself supporting the black community. I created a black YouTube channel. I got on a panel with Q Butter and these other black men, and I wanted to talk about black empowerment. Then the whole conversation became about me being gay and how being gay was detrimental to the black community. And yet we have these black men molesting little girls. They're causing all these problems in the black community, and they look at us as underclass when economically and socially we're actually above black straight men, and they look down on us. We're helping to take care of their children. We're being a support system for black women when they're absentee fathers, and yet we're still being disrespected. We're being disrespected by black men and black women. And why should we continue to be pro-black when they're not supporting us? Why should we give a shit about them? We should only support ourselves.
I agree. And please, no more cursing, because I might have to help. But this must be your first time calling. No cussing and no hard words like that. Like, yeah. But yeah, I agree, because like I said, and people get so mad at me when I say, niggas like Boosie will be those ignorant ones that get shot up by the police because they don't follow directions, or they'll try to go back and forth, and they'll expect people to be out there picketing and rioting, and I'm not walking out there for them, because they wouldn't do it for me, because you don't even feel like, according to these women that are in here, nobody has to accept us. I mean, and if you go back to Sandra Bland, remember, Sandra Bland felt the same way. Remember what Sandra Bland said? If employers don't want to hire people because they're gay, they have the right. They don't have to hire. If you're gay and they don't want to hire you, they don't have to. They shouldn't have to hire you for being homosexual. So it's just like, this is how people feel. That's why I'm not a big Sandra Bland. I'm not a Sandra Bland fan. I don't get into the whole say her name and do this and the third, because these are people that feel like my life does not matter because of who I'm going to sleep with at night. I shouldn't be able to get a job and feed my children because I like men. Like, that's crazy.
Right, and they see us as a threat, and what we do behind closed doors has no bearing on the black community, and they want us to be sacrificial animals, that we're supposed to forsake our happiness. We're supposed to be miserable and pretend that we like women when we know we don't, and just go along to get along to make everyone else happy.
Exactly. Thank you, caller.
All right, thank you.
Bye, boo. Have a good one. No, we got into some things. Oh, shout out to Shadir. She got her 30 months. 29. Oh, 7931. 7931. 7931. Hello?
Hey, Armon.
Hey, boo. Hey, what's going on? Talk to me.
So my first thing, at first I was going to talk about Boosie because I can't stand him either, but I really want to go Jocelyn route. Because,
Okay.
girl, I don't know who you think you are to try to tell somebody what they should or should be. Bonnie Bella shouldn't get to watch you in real life.
Right.
Some things just don't make sense to me, girl. It's a whole bunch more going on around you than you got to be worried about some folks being gay on the television. All right, girl, you need to get some more things together. Like, stop trying to pimp and prostitute, like you just said. You spent how many years on Love and Hip Hop looking like a fool, going after Mimi like you was in the right for being with Stevie J and all of that stuff, girl. You're trash. Like, you're absolute gutter trash, and you can't speak on nothing. You shouldn't be able to speak on nothing. So let's go to Boosie. Boosie, nigga, you was out here letting your son get his teeth played with by a grown woman. You are M-word. In my opinion, Boosie should be in jail. There is no reason that a 10-year-old boy should be having sex with a grown woman because his daddy said so. In what world is that okay? In what world, on what earth are we just over? Nobody ever brings that up when Boosie starts talking about gay people.
No,
Like,
they don't.
You want your son, you want your son to be straight so bad, you might have traumatized the boy. He might grow up and be gay. Might just be scared to tell you. Dang, my daddy had me having sex so young. Like, I want to try something else. I want to try a little razzle-dazzle. So, I mean, I already know what girls are like. Let me see what boys are like. He'll have a heart attack. Like, I need people that don't have no room to be speaking to stop speaking. Like, Boosie, you can't even keep an Instagram. You got young girls on Instagram showing their whole coochie on Instagram, spreading it wide for a whole summer long, and you want to tell somebody to not do things on TV that's gay. I just don't understand none of that. It doesn't make sense in my mind.
But my thing is this. My thing is, I don't even have a problem if you don't agree with it. Like you saying, like, but girl, you don't have to consume it. And if we're in a shared space, like an award show or a music video, change the channel. Look around. It's 60 seconds. Like, just move on. Why is this triggering you?
Like I always say, my brother's straight, my daddy's straight, my man is straight, and what they don't be worried about is what gay folks is doing, okay?
Right.
They don't be worried about what gay folks are doing, and that's how I know that some of these niggas out here got a little curiosity in their soul, because you too worried about what gay niggas are doing. And then for the black women, I don't understand, like, look, I don't understand why are y'all on a person's channel or Instagram who's clearly gay, outwardly gay as it can be, and you want to sit up and say stuff like this. Like, if you don't like gay people, just say so. Like,
that's all I'm saying. Just say so. Just say, and then move on.
And move on, girl. It's not that deep. Nobody's gonna be mad at you. It's a lot of people that don't like gay people. Nobody's beating them up. You can like who you want to like. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. We got so many choices in life, and y'all choose to sit up and complain about stuff that don't even have to affect you. Now, like, yeah, some stuff do get a little out of hand, but you know what I do? I say, girl, I'm not worried about that. I don't pay attention to Lil Nas. I don't pay attention to a lot of people. You know why? Because that's not what I want to pay attention to.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's not what I want to pay attention to. So I think people need to get to a point where they just let live. Because these black men is out here creating babies in 10 households in one city. Then you want to jump over to the next and create 10 more babies in 10 more households with 10 more baby mamas and leave them all for dead with your kids who ain't got no money, who can't get new shoes and all of this stuff. But y'all want to talk about gay people ruining the community? No, it's straight black men ruining the community. Like my trash ass daddy ain't done nothing for me, been in prison most of my life. But that's not ruining the community? What's going on? I'm not understanding. Somebody help me understand how are gay people and everything when straight people been out here way longer, especially straight white men. Straight white men been blowing stuff up since the day of the dump. So I'm just trying to figure out what the gay folks got to do with everything. Like, we need to let the gay people live their life and let the straight people look. The straights and the gays can live. We can coincide. We can be in peace. We really can if people just mind their business. And
but it's like, it's the deflecting. It's like, you know, a lot of these niggas don't even take care of their own kids. So, but you worried about what Lil Nas X is doing. Like, where's your kids?
You worried about Lil Nas X. Where are your kids? Your little boy is gay because you ain't around. How about that? Now it ain't TV. It's because he been sitting up with his mama, watching his mama do makeup and stuff like that. And now you mad. You mad. You don't talk to your own son because he got, maybe if you would have been around a little more and showed him some manly things, maybe, just maybe he might have been straight. But that doesn't matter either, niggas. That's what I be trying to tell you. If your son gonna be gay, he gonna be gay, and that's just what that's gonna be. So, you know, just get over it. That's a whole bunch of stuff that just don't be making sense to me in the black community itself. Like you said, a lot of people, they don't want like the acceptance. They just want certain acceptance. They want certain privilege. And I feel like if we all just be black or gay, or if we all just be together, because that's what black people can't do. We can't just get together and be together and live our life. We always got to have an issue. Oh, black gays this, black gays that. Black gays don't even run nothing. It's the white ones that run everything. Why
right.
You always talking? You're stupid. You just stupid. It's just like I said, if you don't like gay people, just say so. If gay people bother you, just say so. And like you said, I very much feel like there's a lot of black women out here that's bothered that it's gay men that's out here killing it, and I don't care. I'm like, because you can't compete with me. This pussy pops severely, nigga. I don't give a damn what a gay boy is doing. Besides me, baby, we can stand 10 and walk together, baby, because we on two different wavelengths, and we looking at two different type of niggas, and my nigga not looking at you, so I'm not worried, honey. So that's the things that I don't understand. Y'all too worried about shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. So if y'all let shit go, then shit'll be let go. And that's just
all right, boo. Bye. Because you went off. All right, bye. You got that off. All right, love you. Thanks for being here for 2 years. All right, so I want, because people saying that Sandra Bland never said that. I'm trying to find that clip where she said it. Hold on.
It's all on you. It is your job to make your life better. Nobody is going to give it to you. It's Tuesday, March 31st, 2015. Hopefully you are up and at 'em, excuse me, doing something necessary to establish your kingdom, Are you on your way to work? Are you on your way to class? Are you doing something productive that can change your life? It's all on you. It is your job to make your life better. Nobody is going to give it to you. We've seen that and we know that. You are in control of your destiny. So get out there, do something, and go be great. This morning, what's on my mind is this whole, everybody's in an uproar about that law that's been passed or that's trying to be passed in Indiana. People are upset because they feel that it discriminates against a certain group of people and against a certain culture. And my question is, what about all the laws and practices that have been in place since the beginnings of time to discriminate against people? How about that one big thing called slavery? That was quite discriminatory. Yet it doesn't even get the same amount of attention that it should. We are still dealing with discriminatory laws in place from slavery that are still in effect today. So for everybody to be so mad about some business people choosing not to cater to that, being gay is a choice. Being black ain't.
Okay, so business people don't have to hire me because being gay is a choice according to her opinion. But as if black people and gay people cannot be one and the same. This is the ignorance that I'm talking about. Bitch, I'm not black or gay. I'm both.
That's just how I feel. You don't agree? It's okay. And I'm not totally against homosexuals. I have homosexual family members, homosexual friends. That's their choice. I don't agree with it completely, but I feel that if a business chooses not to cater to that, that's their choice.
So if she feels if a business, this is how she feels. If a business chooses not to cater to someone that's gay and doesn't want to hire them, that's their choice. And she stands with that. So girl, Like, this is the narrative. So because I'm gay, I don't deserve to feed my family. Never mind me being black. That's ignorant. But this is how people feel.
Being black was not a choice. Yet I'm discriminated against every day. People that look just like me are discriminated against every day. So while everybody's so mad about this one law, think about the millions of laws that have been passed based off of slavery practices. If that ain't discrimination, I don't know what is. Y'all, it's up to us. Those of you who are out there and you have children and you watching this, the future is in your hands. Our children are our future. So what are you doing out there? What are you doing to impact your future? Are you making sure your child knows what they need to know to stay caught up with society? Or are they a social media baby? Y'all, that stuff, it's important. And to my black people, I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to y'all directly. We already know all the odds are against us. So why do we keep feeding into the stereotypes and these, why? Why do we keep playing this game? Why do we keep acting like niggas? Excuse my French. But that is what we keep acting like. It's time to stop. It is time to be done with it. It's up to us. Sandy speak.
Okay. And I see people saying, why use her? Well, that is the point of the situation. Let's be very clear. She was in a situation, that has happened. No one deserves, first of all, nobody deserves to lose their life. I wouldn't go as far. No one deserves to lose their life, just like no one deserves, because of the color of their skin or whatever, just like no one deserves to not be able to get a job and afford to feed their family because of their sexual orientation. So that's number one. But I used her because she's a prime example. Everybody's respects, say her name. We put these different characters up, and we celebrate these people like heroes and lost soldiers of our community. I don't stand for Sandra Bland. And I'm not afraid to say that I don't. But that's my point. Could you imagine me going out there and running and picketing and then this individual doesn't even give a shit if I can feed my family because I like men? Now you can act like that's not what she said, but she said it very clearly. So that is my whole point when it comes back to the Boosies of the world, these type of men. A lot of people feel like, a lot of times I feel like this is not my, this whole Black Lives Matter movement is not my fight. Because a lot of these people don't give a damn about me. They're more focused on who I'm laying with that night. And if it's not another woman, then my life, somehow I'm not black enough. Somehow I'm no longer black, so my life doesn't matter. So guess what? I'm not out there on the picket lines. I'm not out there, I'm not. Because it's Black Lives Matter until it's protect black LGBTQ, black trans, black non-binary, all of these. It's only Black Lives Matter when it's protect straight black men and straight black women. That's a bunch of BS. It's a crock of shit to me. And I'm not subscribing to that rhetoric at all. So that was a perfect example of what it is. Perfect example. Couldn't have gotten even better. I couldn't have made my point clearer. So now, somebody says, for the cursing, some of us black women support and love our bros and sisters from the LGBT. Thank you, Antoinette. So let me see, because there was somebody else who may have super chatted, I think. Yeah, some people's mad, but you just stay mad. I don't really care. Dang it. Who was that super chatted? Because I don't see it over here. Shoot, hold on. I gotta go to the back end. That was a perfect example because she actually was in a situation. Girl, that this was not a hypothetical. This was it happened. What are we talking about? 7104. 7104, you live on the air.
Hey, Armon, shout out from the Bay. This is
Hey.
Queen. How you doing, boo?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Queen? You sticks around even when you don't agree.
Huh? You
I
say
said
what?
you sticks around even when you don't agree. You still be here. So I love you for that.
You know I love you, boo. Always. It's whatever. But I want to, let's see where I want to start. Because I feel like there's some very interesting intersectionalities with these topics today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start with the womb implants. We're going to start it there and shake it up a little bit. Even though I don't agree with the person that's getting the womb implants, I'm very shocked by some of the hatred that's coming for like trans people trying to have children. And I feel like just because someone's trans doesn't mean that they do not deserve to pursue having children. And I feel like also that a lot of cisgender women tend to forget that some of these advancements could help cisgender women. Like there are
that
a
aren't
lot of
able to
women
have
who
children.
cannot-
Yes.
Exactly, cannot perceive. And before, a while ago, you know, even the thought of taking someone's eggs or embryos and putting them into someone else's body was seen to be like ridiculous, crazy, you know, and this just continues to go and see how like cisgender women, especially cisgender black women, are so easy to forget that trans people and that queer people tend to set the bar and the standards, and a lot of the culture derives from us. You know what I'm saying? Like the hair, the wigs, the body, the style, it derives from us. You guys are okay with someone taking fat from their stomach and putting it in their ass, but there's a problem with someone wanting to get a womb implant and have a child. Like, I don't really understand this. You know, and I just feel like this just continues to go on, like, even with the whole Boosie situation. Like, I feel like with him, I mean, just the kind of ignorance that people tend to bring on with this whole, like, oh, television makes your kids gay. The whole brainwashing of, like, the gay agenda. And for some of the women that are calling in and saying about how they support the gay men and all this other stuff, I'm going to tell you, keep that same energy when it comes to the trans women. Because I feel like a lot of black women are very, very, very quick to say, like, oh, I support gays. But when it comes to the trans women, it's like, but those... I feel like, I don't know.
That's what
those
Tommy,
are some,
remember Tommy
those
said
are some
that.
competition, or those are the problem or whatever. I don't agree. But we're the first one screaming protect black women when the black men abandon them and are talking about how they want light-skinned women. And the black men are committing violence against them. We're the ones advocating for them. You know what I'm saying? And and I feel like a lot of this, and for all the people that hate the gays and the queers, leave our culture alone. Don't use the wigs. Don't use our lingo. Don't use our style. I just feel like it would be nothing without us. I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna wake it up. Black culture would be nothing without the black queers that influence it. It would be nothing, because who dress these artists that y'all love? Who do these artists makeup? Where do they get their style from? The queers, the gays. These women that y'all worship, the Cardis, all of them, the Rihannas. Rihanna has a gay man behind her. You get what I'm saying? Enough. It's the hypocrisy for me. Okay, I'm done. Go ahead. What you got to say, boo?
I'm listening. No, listen. The only thing I want to else add is one of my moderators said in regards to Sandra Bland, they said it was a perfect example that you used because words matter.
Absolutely.
She died due to discrimination, but in life she was okay with discrimination. Now let that sink in?
It's the same thing as like out here, like myself being an advocate and an activist. I'm out here fighting. You know, I was out here fighting, marching for George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. But George Floyd probably could have spit on me on the street. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Breonna Taylor's ideas were about people in my community. But I feel like sometimes it's us that be going harder for our own black community than some of the other people because they're selective. It's like, okay, only these kind of black folks. And we be out there screaming for everyone because when you're at the bottom, you know, you're the most you know, at risk. You're the one taking it from every side. You don't have that safety of, like, for me, I don't feel like I have that safety of the black community sometimes. I'm more nervous sometimes in all black spaces than I am in all white spaces. And that says more about the black community than it does me.
Yeah, I agree. But I think, well, we're honestly where we are, I mean, it's a little bit more inclusive, but I agree, because it's almost like you want to have more white friends than black friends because they're ready to pounce on you, or I just don't like this ideology that you can't be black and queer at the same time. Like, you have to pick one. I don't understand that. I don't understand, like, I'm black and I'm gay. I'm black and I'm queer. I'm black and I'm trans. Like, it's not
right?
one or the other.
Somebody like me, I chose the other side. You see me, Armani. You know, I could
Yeah.
pass. You know, I don't need to tell people that I'm trans, and at some point I was living like that, thinking that this is what I had to do to be a black woman or to be black or to no, I can be it all. And
No, yeah, you wouldn't be
those who
able
have
to
a problem
tell.
with it, oh well.
Thanks, boo. I love you for calling in. And how's
love
school
you
going?
so much.
How's school? Are you almost done?
Boo. I am done.
Girl, you were
Yes,
supposed to be hitting me up. We were supposed to be doing some work. Girl.
I'm finishing my thesis right now, and as soon as I'm done, I got you, boo. We gonna do
Okay,
some
bye.
work.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Okay. All right. Let me see. All right. We're gonna take a couple more, and then we're gonna get up out of here. 1576. You're live on the air.
Hey, Armon. I'm calling you from London. How you doing?
Hey, shout out to London. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Talk to me.
Right. So, I just want to say I'm really proud of you for the way that you've taken up for Lil Nas X and stuff. And I feel like
Thank
he's
you.
thrown so many stones into the industry and really kind of blown up kind of what was the last frontier in music, really, was like gay men being at the forefront and just actually saying what we want to say rather than being behind the scenes all the time. And I think it's really interesting to see people's reactions to it, from the industry down to the fans and stuff. And it's just kind of crazy. It's exposing a lot of how people really, really think. But I just wanted to say, when it comes to, I know you're saying a lot about black women being homophobic and stuff. I'm not really sure that it's necessarily a racially specific thing, because I'm white and my mother's homophobic. And I just kind of feel like there's a certain type of woman that psychologically is just naturally homophobic, because their whole build-up depends on what men think of them and what men can do for them. And if you can't do anything for them as a gay man, you know, you're kind of like pointless, so to speak. So I feel like there's like a natural homophobia that some women have. And I feel like he's kind of like exposed that as well. So I feel like it's not always just a racially specific thing, to be honest.
Okay, well, thank you for giving me that. Well, what time is it out there in London?
It's like 10:30.
Oh, okay, well, you chilling with us for the evening. So thank you, boo. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, I've been enjoying the show. Have a good one.
You too. Bye. Okay. All right. 8822 super chats to the top. I'm not getting all these people. So if you just need to get on here.
Mom, what's up?
Hey.
Yeah. So just a few things. Really, honestly, like, I'm so sick and tired of these black women. I know I came from one, so, you know, there's a little grace with them, but it's just too much. It's like every day is something with them, especially when it comes to this whole topic. And I feel like they only ever want to, like, be loud and chant when it pertains to them. But once it don't concern them, they don't want to, like, you know, defend people, which they don't have to. But in a sense, they, like, get under these comments, like on these blogs and type stuff, and they say these things. And it's just like, but when these straight men beat you guys up, y'all be the same ones running to y'all gay besties and, you know, talk to them about it, even though they don't do anything, but y'all run to them and, you know, tell them your whole life and tell them what stuff y'all go through. And when y'all want to scream this protect black women, y'all be like this community is the same people that defend you guys 24/7, but it's like when things happen with them, you don't want to ever, you know, defend them. So it's just like, so when y'all want to scream protect black women, it shouldn't be the gay community's issue either, because it's like y'all don't stick up and stand up for them. So it just sends to me too, because it's just like, I don't know, like, and then it's like these straight men want to hit on the gays, but yeah, like all these big rappers, a lot of their girlfriends, they get their hair done by these gay men, like Arrogant Tay and Jonathan. They slay these female rappers or these Instagram models that are dating these rappers. So it's just like, I don't know. It just sends me, honestly. I don't know. It just bothers me. It's just like, it's a lot. But then with Sweetie, I just feel like Sweetie should just honestly just leave music. I don't know what it is. She can't find the big record. The Doja Cat one stuck, but it's like, I don't know what it is. I just feel like she's not really a good performer. She just, and I don't know what's up with this whole artist development stuff that she's supposed to be doing. I don't know where that's taking her. I don't know what she learned from it. It's been 3 months, and sis is still out here, can't get it together. I don't know what it is. Like, but the endorsement deals are sticking though, but the music is just not connecting. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. But allegedly she has a collab coming with Cardi or somebody. There's been reports like from YouTubers, and they've been talking. I don't know how true is that, but I guess her new album, she has some A-listers that's going to be on her album. So I don't know. But I don't know. Musically, she just don't stick for me. I don't know what it is, but I just don't see it for her.
Well, you seen that Cardi B and Lizzo hit number 4. They knocked your girl out.
Who? What girl?
They
Doja?
they knocked her Doja down.
Oh yeah, congrats to them. I actually like Lizzo. You know, I don't get to Cardi B like that. No shade. But I like Lizzo actually. I think Lizzo's actually talented. This new Rumor song, personally, it wasn't for me. It was giving too much Disney Channel type stuff. But I think Lizzo is talented. I'm not gonna take that away from her. All the crying she does though is fun to me. But I think she's talented. And I mean, yes, they knocked Doja down, but Doja's still out here breaking records. Next week, her album is supposed to be number 1. So Doja Cat is still out here, got 4 songs in the top 20. You know, so don't play with her. She's definitely out here. But congrats to Lizzo and Cardi though. I mean, no shade.
All right, bro. Thank you for calling in. Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right, let's take another call. 3025. 3025. I see your super chat. Latavia, what's going on? Talk to me.
Hey, Armon. It's actually Latavia.
Oh, Latavia. Sorry. I know that probably irks you when people say your name wrong.
Oh, especially the white people. Oh, my God. But, but well, okay, I'm going to start with Sweetie. Sweetie probably just need to go ahead and stop. She's a beautiful girl, but the music, like the last caller said, it's just not hitting for me. And then the crazy thing is with the Sandra Bland, that really opened my eyes. I had no idea she said that.
She said that.
You literally just brought awareness to whoever is watching your platform, because I had no idea she even said that. And I am pretty much, pro-black, and that just really kind of shook me. Like, and it's so ironic, and it's messed up because nobody deserves to die and lose their life, but she really just died by her own, her own tongue, like literally. I actually have a cousin that is gay, and I remember in grade school, this big old girl trying to jump him and fight on him. And when I tell you, he is one of the sweetest people, he's humble and all that. So sometimes black women do be trying it, and I understand that. And
hold on. And I want to say this though. I want to preface by saying this, because I know we're throwing around a lot of black women here. I don't want, because I know a lot of people think, and I'm going to show my face real quick, because I see a lot of people trying to say, oh, he just set this up to start dragging black women. No, again, I posted what I posted. So for those people that came in here late, I posted what I posted on my Instagram, and the comment section is what I read from these women, okay? And again, for those people that may have missed it really quick, these are all women that said this. See, this is my whole problem with that community. Stop getting mad because people don't like you. No one has to like you. No one has to accept you. I understand that it's fair and it bothers you, but guess what? Life is unfair. And I, for one, would not give an F if nobody liked me or didn't want to be bothered with me in this life. In my days, y'all act as if, oh, I'm gay, so people have to deal with me. Oh, I'm gay, so people have to let me treat them a certain way. Oh, I'm gay. If it doesn't work out, a person doesn't want to deal with you, then they have to be homophobic, okay? Another woman said, Armon, stop being a girl. You was a boy, and yeah, we don't have to like y'all. The F. Not one gay person pays my bills, so F them. Okay? So this is the type of rhetoric that's going on in my comments coming from the women followers and subscribers. Okay? So I had to read that. And so this is how the conversation got there.
Oh yeah,
So,
and that's so messed up because I feel like they're talking from a minor point of view. They might feel like, oh, you know, oh, they just want acceptance, but you have to realize that's minor. That's minor. Majority is acceptance. I mean, not acceptance. It's respect, like you said. You don't have to be like you said, you don't have to be your friend. You don't have to go to the bar, hang out. You don't have to do none of that. But you have to give people their respect. That's the biggest thing. And I think people do confuse acceptance and respect. It's just like being black. You don't have to like, it's messed up, but you don't have to like me because I'm black. You don't have to accept black people, whatever, but you're going to respect me. When I walk in the store, you don't have to look at me crazy. You don't have to treat me disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
So I totally understand that. And like I said, just to go back to my cousin, like some of these black women are trying it. That girl literally jumped on my cousin and tried to fight him. And then when he tried to fight her back, oh, it was all, oh, he shouldn't hit her. He's a man, this, that, and the third. But some of y'all be getting out of line. Some of them really do be getting out of line. You can't expect to treat someone all type of way. You can't slap somebody and then get mad when they punch you. You know what I mean?
My thing is, it just my biggest thing is this: you don't have to agree with my lifestyle or my life, right? But just because you may feel like it's a choice, it's not a choice. I didn't click a button one day,
and it's not.
And at the end of the day, I'm not a subdivision of black culture. I am black. So I'm right on the same line as you, as anybody else. I'm not a sublet of black people. I'm not a step below the black man. I'm not a step below the black woman. So I should have the same equal rights as them. And we should have the same equal rights as whites. Does that make sense?
I agree. That's
and
all
that's
I had
just
to
what
say
it is.
on. But
thank you so much.
Thank you for bringing up the Sandra Bland thing, because I'm telling you, that really opened my eyes. You hit that one on the head right there.
Absolutely. I only speak facts when it comes to this, and so people that don't want to see it, their minds are already made up. And I'm not here to convince you. I'm just here to show you where my logic comes from. Okay, thank you.
I know that's right.
Bye. Okay, here's my girl 4205. You live on the air.
Hi, how are you, boo?
Girl, good. We done sparked it up, and you done came with the best comment of the day.
You so freaking dope, and I don't even think you be realizing it sometimes. These conversations are always such important conversations for me, and I always walk away with something from them. So I'm always so grateful every time you open up your platform and discuss topics that other people are too afraid to breach. So I just want to say that, so I'll start off light first. Sweetie needs to tap out. I don't
no
like
pun
her music on the
intended.
radio. Yeah, I don't like her music on the radio. I don't like it anywhere. It's just not for me. I thought it was like really cute and really gimmicky and nothing to be taken seriously. But now that I think that she's taking it seriously, I think she should stop. She got so many other talents. I just don't think music is it for her. Cardi B, I'm not a fan of her music, but oh my God, I can't lie. She's really impressing me with her work ethic and the way she do things. She kind of giving rap females a new face with this whole, pregnant and performing. Because, when women get pregnant, they sit down, and she is the most visible with that baby bump. It does something for her, and it does something for me to see, her still working hard towards her goals, being a pregnant woman. Okay, now the Boosie thing. There's a comment that hits different for me every time somebody says it, and that's if you want to raise strong black men, almost insinuating that black men can't be strong and gay. When in my life, the reason I'm so partial and the reason I'm so free thinking is because a gay, strong black man helped raise me. They have been some of the strongest men I've seen. Nobody wakes up and decides, in my life, I'm going to be discriminated on both ends of the fence. I'm going to be the most hated creature on this earth by white people, and I'm also going to be be viewed the same way by my own people. Nobody in life wakes up and purposely choose that struggle. You can't convince me otherwise. You can't convince me. You know, so to keep calling it a lifestyle, to keep calling it a choice is insulting, and it's getting old. You know, and I wonder if people realize when they speak about gay people, they use the same ideology that racist people use. Insert, I don't want this here. Insert, I'm afraid that this may impose on my rights here. It's the same ideology. And for people that don't understand why the Jocelyn Hernandez and the Sandra Bland hit a little bit different than Boosie, it's because since the beginning of time, women have been allies to gay men. So when a woman is doing it, it do hit different because you're supposed to understand a little bit more, you know, than your typical straight men. At least that's how we are told, you know, socially. You know, so those things hit different.
Well, and not to mention, that's the demographic here. And so when we're talking, it's gays and girls, you know, here on my platform. So when I'm seeing all of this fire and it's coming from these women, I'm like, girl, and then you see so many of these national campaigns about protecting black women and black women should be valued and celebrated and this and that, but then it's like some of these same women are coming here and spewing so much hate. I'm only one person. People can talk directly at me. I'm just speaking broadly. I'm talking to thousands of people a day. You know, it's me versus the internet. You know what I'm saying? So you can't take it too literal. But when you're going through a day of comments, and majority of them are black women saying the most nastiest things, and then you can pull up a woman like Sandra Bland. Let's be very clear. And when we're having conversations about not protesting and not standing for Black Lives Matter, and then you have a prime example of a black woman, Sandra Bland, who has lost her life to discrimination, and says that it's okay for black people to be gay people to be discriminated against. I don't celebrate Sandra Bland. She's not my fight.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's the oppression Olympics. And for people who don't understand, and what Sandra Bland did is what our parents have been teaching us since the beginning of time, that words matter. You know, the internet and your words live on. They matter. You know, and for people that don't think so, it's just crazy to me. But, you know, like I said, this has been a loaded and a really great discussion, you know. But I'm not going to lie. As I read the Shade Room comments, as I read your Instagram comments, it makes my heart hurt that we're still having these conversations, because I started off on your channel with the idea that since I was so open-minded and I was so free in my thinking that, you know, most women aren't homophobic towards gays. But you know what? Every day, it's not true. It's underlying something there.
It's an underlying something there.
It's okay. Yeah, let's acknowledge it so we can move past exactly what's so bothersome about us. But we keep having these, you know, toy and pool conversations of, no, that community is jealous of me. No, that community is jealous of me. It's just exhausting. But that's all I have to say, Boo.
Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for coming in. All right. Yeah, chow. Let's do this one. 5754, you live on the air.
Thank you. So, first off, I just want to say I don't listen to child groomers and pedos, and I don't listen to people who agree with them. I also don't care about non-black girls on a reality show with their husband beating black women's ass, period. So, to me, that whole argument with Lil Boosie and stuff is invalid. Also, you should talk your shit.
Hey, why stop cursing.
Oops, I'm sorry. But why should you have to support a movement or respect these people within it directly in opposition to you and are literally being violent? How does respecting that type of person benefit you? No one owes them or anyone else time to learn while killing you. What are they doing to be proactively, you know, trying to change their own behavior versus expecting others to coddle along the way? I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Like, sometimes I look at certain behavior, like even with the whole Lil Nas X thing, I won't front. I was like looking at people complain like, oh, why is it, oh, so when he was beating black women, he nobody said anything, but now all of a sudden people are crying when queer, and I was like, well, that's because Black people keep supporting him. Black women keep supporting him. And when he did that, it wasn't even really black. I mean, black gay people might have complained, but to be honest, white gay people were like, oh, hell no, we're cutting off your money. Like that. Like, you can't expect every community to coddle you when you do something foolish. Like you can't use the whole black card and the black oppression thing. You think that that's like a scapegoat for your own actions, and that's just not how it works. And it also makes us look kind of crazy sometimes, because then you start getting those crazy people who are like, oh, y'all always want to be coddled. No, sometimes in like cases like this is one of those situations where you can't use the black card all the time. Third, I kind of want to talk about that whole artificial womb thing.
Okay.
Look, cis straight people always complain about you can't have kids, this and that. So I don't get it. Like, now people are trying to find ways to be able to evolve and to reproduce. Like, we literally live in a world where humans evolve with science and medicine and technology. So to me, this is just another group that's trying to evolve. I don't get, like, what are you going to keep complaining about? Like, what now? Because you were complaining about that part. You were complaining about this. You're complaining about things being unnatural, even though, honestly, as somebody who's a tech and science enthusiast, there's barely anything natural about us. Like, literally everything we do is man-made, even the fruits we eat. Nothing about us has not been touched by men in the quote-unquote natural state. So to me, that's just an invalid argument. And the last time, this animosity is literally about insecurity as far as I'm concerned. Black straight people want to stay really primitive in my eyes. And it's not really doing anything to change or alter anything that we're going through. Like, being homophobic, being transphobic, and then not even trying
Okay, we got to wrap it up. Keep going.
It's not helping. And that's
Thank you, boo. All right. Well, thank you so much. Okay, so we are definitely out of time. This is the last caller, 9526. Okay, this is literally, oh, his number is not up here. Oh, child, well, we got to go because I don't see you. You didn't call in. How you not call in? All right, so we have to get you on the next one, baby, because you're not on here. I do not see your number.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Oh, child. Well, I don't know what's been going on these last couple of days, but it has literally been, when you send your money in, be on the line. You cannot send your money in and not be on the line, because once the lines are closed, they're closed. Okay, so just FYI. And when you send your money in, know your phone number. Okay, now with that being said, this was another 2-hour live. We got into some things. I love you all. Yeah. So we'll be back. Maybe this week I might be doing some uploads because we've been doing a lot of lives lately. So we're going to start mixing the content. So don't be like, what's going on? It's, time to get some premieres in. But I love you all. And I will see you guys later. All right. Bye.